walked right into a media frenzy, hours after Newsweek magazine claimed he was the mystery man behind Bitcoin.
It's not like, it sounded like, I was involved before with Bitcoin and look like I'm not involved now. That's not what I mean.
A name without a face, a name that has revolutionized digital currency. Welcome to the world of Bitcoin founder Satoshi Nakamoto. Nakamoto has to be the wealthiest unknown person in the world. And just to remember that he popped up barely 15 years ago back in 2008 makes it even more insane. Nakamoto claimed to be a computer coder of Japanese descent, created the Bitcoin software in 2008, then made it open source in January 2009 before going missing in 2010. Today, I'll tell you everything you've been wanting to know about the mysterious Bitcoin founder, his journey, and his estimated net worth. So buckle up, because this is undoubtedly going to be a bumpy ride. But before I begin, in the comments below, typing a yes or a no, tell us, do you believe Bitcoin will remain the strongest and the most popular cryptocurrency in the world? Now let's get it on. According to the latest reports, Satoshi Nakamoto, the pseudonymous creator of Bitcoin, is now the 15th wealthiest person in the world after the cryptocurrency's recent price rally. Nakamoto's net worth is estimated to be up to $73 billion, with crypto holdings in a region of 750,000 to 1.1 million BTC. This ranks him above Walmart heirs Jim and Rob Walton, as well as Mexican entrepreneur Carlos Slim. A common version of Satoshi's background claims he was born in Beppu, Japan in July 1949 into a very poor family. His father was reportedly a Buddhist priest. His parents divorced, and Satoshi moved to California in 1959 with his mother. After graduating from college, Satoshi worked for various Defense Department companies as a technology contractor. He's been married twice and has 6 children. Allegedly, Nakamoto began writing the code for Bitcoin in 2007. The following year, he registered the domain name bitcoin.org. He subsequently published a white paper on the cryptocurrency called Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. In sum, Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that operates free of a central bank or sole administrator. Transactions are verified by network nodes and recorded in a ledger called a blockchain. Bitcoins can be exchanged for other currencies, as well as services and products. In January 2009, Nakamoto released version 0.1 of the Bitcoin software on the web service SourceForge. He collaborated with other developers on the software through 2010, after which time they relinquished control of the source code repository to software developer Gavin Anderson. Nakamoto owns somewhere between 750,000 and 1,100,000 Bitcoins, making him among the wealthiest people in the world. It's believed that Satoshi's drive to create a digital currency was spawned after he was laid off from 2 jobs in the late 90s and lost his home to foreclosure. He began working on the original source code for Bitcoin sometime in the early to mid-2000s. Bitcoin was officially launched as an open-source software digital currency in 2009. For the next 2 years, the price of a single Bitcoin never rose above 30 cents. But by the end of 2011, it had topped $32, then dropped back down to $2. Between 2012 and 2013, as more and more people around the world began to praise Bitcoin as the world's foremost cryptocurrency, the price peaked at $266 in April of 2013, and then came back down to $50. In January 2021, the price of a single Bitcoin topped $40,000. At that level, the total value of all the Bitcoins in circulation was estimated to be over $1 trillion. A Newsweek article would claim that Satoshi has so far been unable to sell any of his coins due to fear of having his true identity revealed. On March 6, 2014, a reporter from Newsweek tracked down someone they believed to be Satoshi in Temple City, California, just east of Los Angeles. This Satoshi apparently lives in a modest home and drives a modest Toyota Corolla CE, despite allegedly being worth over billions. It's unclear yet whether or not he will now feel freer to cash in his fortune. Bitcoin has attracted a significant amount of criticism for many reasons. It's been scorned for its use in illegal transactions, for its large carbon footprint due to the excessive amount of energy it requires to make, and for its enormous price volatility. Several Nobel Prize-winning economists have described Bitcoin as an economic bubble akin to the Dutch tulip mania of the 17th century. Others have expressed concern about the cryptocurrency being a Ponzi scheme. Because Nakamoto has never revealed personal information about himself, there's been rampant speculation over the years about the nature of his true identity. Many have thought that Nakamoto might be a whole team of people, while others have surmised that they're of Commonwealth origin due to the use of British English in source code comments and online postings. Nakamoto's own claim that he is a Japanese man has been considered unlikely for this reason. Speculation about Nakamoto's identity is often focused on computer science and cryptography experts. They include Hal Finney, a cryptographic pioneer who reportedly lived a few blocks from a man with the surname Nakamoto. That man, Dorian Satoshi Nakamoto, is considered another possible candidate. Living in California, he trained as a physicist at Cal Poly University in Pomona and worked as a systems engineer on classified defense projects for financial service companies. Nakamoto even seemed to confirm his identity when he told journalist Leah McGrath Goodman that he was no longer involved in Bitcoin. However, during his full-length interview with her, he denied any connection to the cryptocurrency and claimed that he had misinterpreted Goodman's question as being related to his work for military contractors and banks. Beyond Finney and Dorian, many have speculated about Nakamoto being computer scientist Nick Szabo, who was linked to the Bitcoin white paper by blogger Sky Gray. Szabo is known to have used pseudonyms in the 90s and published a paper on BitGold, a precursor to Bitcoin. Others have linked Nakamoto to Australian academic Craig Stephen Wright, Finnish economic sociologist Ville Ledonverta, and Trinity College Dublin student Michael Clear. However, all of them have denied being Nakamoto. In 2011, investigative journalist Adam Pennenberg offered circumstantial evidence that Nakamoto could be a combination of Vladimir Oxman, Charles Bry, and Neil King, who filed a joint patent in 2008 using one of the exact phrases from the Bitcoin white paper. A couple of years later, Ted Nelson suggested the possibility of Nakamoto being Japanese mathematician Shinichi Mochizuki. Others have floated the idea of Nakamoto being Gavin Anderson, Jeb McCaleb, Ross Ulbricht, Paul LaRue, Elon Musk, or even a government agency. That said, remember, the price of Bitcoin hit a new all-time high in early November 2021, going above $68,000 following an increase of more than 300% over the previous year. One prominent prediction model has forecast that it could rise above $100,000 before the end of 2022, which would see Nakamoto ascend to the top 10 of the world's wealthiest, with a net worth on par with investor Warren Buffett. Nakamoto has chosen to live in complete secrecy, and he knows best why he's doing that. However, Bitcoin has become revolutionary and continues to reach heights no one would have ever imagined. As I wind up, here are some of the eye-opening facts you should know about Bitcoin. Nakamoto claimed he had spent more than a year writing the software, which has 31,000 lines of code. To put that in context, the entire Windows 2000 operating system is made up of 19 million lines of code. The software basically distributes coins every 10 minutes or so through a process that resembles the lottery system. Bitcoin uses a lot of power. The process of obtaining Bitcoin is called mining, in which the seekers have to play the lottery over and over again. The more powerful the computer, the better the chances of mining Bitcoin. Collectively, the process of mining Bitcoin uses enormous quantities of electricity. It's estimated that the power consumed by the entire Bitcoin network every month is higher than that of the Republic of Ireland and results in the generation of as much carbon dioxide per year as 1 million transatlantic flights. What makes Bitcoin more valuable is the fact that only 21 million units can be mined in total. And over the years, many of them have been lost forever. In 2013, a British man accidentally threw away a hard drive containing more than 7,500 bitcoins, which had been mined over a period of 4 years. The cryptocurrency is currently trading around the $40,000 mark, making the missing hard drive worth around $300 million. While no one really knows who has the biggest Bitcoin wallet in the world, at one time, the FBI was one of the largest renowned holders of cryptocurrency. In September 2013, the FBI shut down the Silk Road online drug marketplace, seizing more than 144,000 bitcoins belonging to the operator of the illicit online marketplace. At current market value, the FBI's Bitcoin wallet would have been worth more than $1 billion. However, it's believed that the American federal agency sold a large number of its Bitcoin holdings, or possibly even all of them. Ever since Bitcoin has gained popularity, it's faced severe criticism and skepticism from many different quarters. At least 8 Nobel laureates in economic sciences have identified Bitcoin as an economic bubble. Trade in an asset at a price or price range that strongly exceeds the asset's intrinsic value. Various major media outlets have deemed the cryptocurrency to be a Ponzi scheme, a form of fraud that lures investors and pays profits to earlier investors by using funds obtained from more recent investors. Renowned newspapers have pronounced Bitcoin dead more than 30 times, and the cryptocurrency has even witnessed 9 historical crashes. Yet it has weathered all the storms and refuses to die. In 2013, the cryptocurrency world witnessed the single biggest Bitcoin transaction, in which a total of 194,993 Bitcoin changed hands. The transaction represented 1.6% of all the Bitcoin that was in circulation at that time, amounting to a total of $147 million according to the value on that day. No one had any information on the identity of the mystery seller. Some speculated that it could be Nakamoto himself. And finally, while Bitcoin is the world's first and still the most widely used decentralized ledger currency, thousands of Bitcoin clones have come into existence, including Litecoin and Ethereum. It's estimated that more than 1,600 Bitcoin clones have been made over the last 10 years. While many of them have managed to gain popularity in the cryptocurrency world, most of them either have no value or have gone inactive. In 2013, a Bitcoin clone named Dogecoin was created as a joke, which has a Shiba Inu dog in its logo, and today it's very popular. And that's it from us today. In your opinion, do you think Nakamoto will eventually embrace his status and reveal himself to the public? Let us know in the comments below.